What's happening? It's your boy back at it. Um, short short vlog about my solo trip to Sosua and Puerto Plata and the Dominican Republic. It was absolutely wild. It was surreal in moments. It was exciting. It was scary. Um, Yeah, let's get into it. Let's get right into it. I lose my passport. I figure out how shit works. I lose my wallet. It's a lot. So look at this shit, and I'm gonna see you on the other side, all right? So this is me after I missed my flight right here. All right, guys. I was supposed to be flying to Sosua today, but I missed my flight. Normally, Connecticut to CT is only 2 hours. I mean, it can be an hour or less, depending on where you are. But where I am in Connecticut, it usually takes 2 hours. I wake up to hit the highway, and I'm running late. I realize while I'm on the highway, I'm gonna have to call the airline and reschedule my flight. So that's what I do. Once I call them, they reschedule me for the next day. So I have decided to drive to NY early to make sure that I don't miss my flight. It's my first time traveling out of the country solo, and I am off to a great start. Oh, also, I'm just pulled over. I'm in a random mall. It is, I don't even know what time it is, but I have a good 12 hours before my flight takes off. So I'm about to just chill, shuck and jive, sightsee as I jump on the highway and make my way to JFK. I'm just gonna pull over at any interesting spot. Alright? I'll keep you on the loop. So, with my flight rescheduled, I arrived in NYC super early. Trying to make the most of a missed flight. Walking through Chinatown. Check this stuff out, man. Oh, a lot of cool little restaurants on the strips. You see, I got the Comme des Garçons joints on. Tell me what that say. If any of my followers know Italian, let me know. But there's the sign in Little Italy. If you've never been, come walk with me and check it out. You know? Finally getting to the airport a few hours early. So the Dominican peso is about 18 cents on the dollar, something like that. Got about a 250 bucks exchanged at the airport. And I also kept some cash, kept some USD on me as well. After my taxi picked me up, I was on my way to the Airbnb. But hold up, wait! So real quick, this is important. I had to interject. First of all, I get off the plane and I bring my bag through the check-in thing. A guy comes over, grabs my bag, and brings me over to where the taxis are. This guy wants a tip. So, okay, I give him a tip. There's a guy at the taxi stand holding a sign with my name on it. He then takes my bag and brings me over to the taxi. I thought he was my taxi driver because he had my name. Brings my bag to the taxi where the actual taxi driver is, and he wants a tip for doing that. Of course, I just got off the plane. I haven't even paid the actual taxi driver. I paid a guy to carry my bags from the belt to the taxi stand, and then from the taxi stand to my taxi, and then I paid the taxi. Just wanted to put that in there. Keep that in mind. Small tip. Just, kind of discussing that bag situation. But if you look behind me, you see my actual Airbnb. You know, a nice little studio. You know, had the the flat mount, came with the pool table. You can bring guests. What else? It was right on the other side. It was right on the strip, pretty much. Everything was happening right in that area. So if you are traveling solo like I did, you are walking distance from everywhere you need to be. All right, just take a look around, ignore what my lips are saying, and just look at the Airbnb. All right, and that's all. I just wanted to voice over that.
Hey, happy birthday. Scorpio season.
Cut this cake. I need some of this cake. I ain't in this bullshit cake.
Scorpio season.
Alright, from there, we all jumped into taxis. I mean, me and the fellas that I had just met, some of the waitresses, Mr. Flip Flop, we all jump into, different different taxis, and we make our way to the mansion party.
But happy birthday to me.
Yeah.
That's my twin right there. His birthday too. Today's my birthday.
Happy birthday, bro.
I gotta give a big shout out to everybody here. We got a lot of Scorpios. But I got something to say. I want to apologize in advance. My birthday's 48 hours. Sure, my birthday's 48 hours. So if your birthday's tomorrow, happy birthday!
Yeah.
But we not celebrating tomorrow.
You celebrate your birthday, boss. Your birthday.
48 hours. We in show rocking out. Let's go, man.
From there, we went to a spot called Ground Zero in Puerto Plata. Correct me if I'm wrong. And this shit was so lit, bro. It was lit. Keep in mind, I'm probably like 10, 15 shots in at this point. I could hold my alcohol, man. I don't never get too drunk. I mean, at least so I think. But you got to keep your wits about you when you're traveling solo. Shout out to the Philly boys. Shout out to the Jersey boys. I hung out with a lot of people from the Northeast out there. Pleasure meeting y'all. And I met a Brit too. It was a good time, man. So while all of this partying is going on, while all of this is happening, I'm not even realizing I don't have my fucking passport. First of all, I left the Airbnb with my passport in my pocket. I'm doing all of this drinking. Passport in my pocket. My wallet with my credit cards, debit card is in my pocket along with my phone. Okay? While all of this is going on, I realize somebody hands me my phone as we're leaving this location. They hand me my phone, and I realize I don't have my wallet, and I realize I don't have my fucking passport. Ruins the whole moment. Okay, so after leaving this swanky nightclub, and finding out that I don't have my wallet, don't have my credit cards, my license, and I don't have my passport, I go to my we take a taxi back to my Airbnb, and I go from shit-faced drunk to not being able to sleep. I'm emailing the embassy, which is closed because it's a weekend, a process that still takes weeks. And I can't sleep. I wake up with nothing but money. Nothing but money. And I try to go rent a dirt bike. My main mission in this moment is to go back to that nightclub and look for my passport. I checked all my bank accounts. No one's using my cards. I don't cancel anything. Am I nuts? I don't know. But my mission is to go to this nightclub. Luckily, he let me rent a bike without a credit card. I paid him on Cash App. the rental was $50. I had to pay $65 for all the extra fees and the inconvenience. And I bump into a guy named Frank. I love you, Frank. I love this guy. So Frank was such a great person, such a great spirit. He agreed to show me where this nightclub was. And here I am in full panic mode, and it looks absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. Oh man, I'm on a dirt bike in the Dominican Republic, in Sosua, in Puerto Plata on my way, and I get to see the sights and sounds, and I'm in full panic mode. Oh, it was such a rush, man. But moral to this moment is put your passport, lock your passport up, hide it. You don't need it when you're out traveling. This is the mistake that I made, and I am so, oh my gosh, I don't even want to tell you. Just hang on, I'll let you know how it works out. But yeah, this is just us cruising, and this was an awesome experience. I ride dirt bikes back home, but to ride a dirt bike in another country was a really special moment. Well, day one, I went to the club. They didn't have it, my passport or my wallet. So after being hot and just mentally drained, I went back to Flip's to see if he was there. And the waitress had my wallet and my passport. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Flip. Thanks to whoever bro was that found my phone when I dropped it. I dropped my phone as well. And day one was over. That was my day one. And this is leading into day two. Yo, so far so good out here, yo. Had the devil almost in the vein, try to, you know what I'm saying? Try to ruin our vacation. But I ain't let him, you know what I mean? I ain't let him. You know what I'm talking about? It's not how we doing it. Ugh. Whew. Stopped at Papi Subor's. Found his restaurant on YouTube out of Cali. Cali got his restaurant open. Shout out to him. Food was good, bro. And I guess, you know, this is me just kind of walking around. I believe I'm walking back to my Airbnb. Who knows where I'm walking to, but I just need to take a moment and just say, you know, the elephant in the room here is the hotties, probably, right? Said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. Is that y'all song too? Bitch, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. Caught in a little rain. It ain't nothing. Had a great birthday. Had a few drinks, met some cool people. I've been meeting people all over the world, yo. These solo trips, yo, I really expand my network. Fuck a networking party. Take a solo trip, you'll expand your network for real. Right. Here I'm on my way to a coffee shop that someone recommended the previous night. There's a guy who's been staying out here for about 20 years. Along the way, I ran into Frank again, my buddy, my pal. And I said, Frank, let's go get some coffee. And he knew the exact coffee shop that we were going, that I was talking about. And so here we are on our way to pick up some coffee bright and early in the morning after getting my swagger back. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. man. What can I say, man? Frank was a blessing. He was a friend. He was an interpreter. He knew the area. Everyone seemed to know him. He never asked for anything. After he took me to the club, I treated him for lunch, because I had my bread back, and it was dope. You know what I'm saying? So me and Frank kind of hung out. Frank English was pretty good. My Spanish was bad, but we made it work, man. We made it work, man. I freaking loved it. I loved every moment, man. The coffee was delicious. I did not get the name of the coffee shop, but yeah, try a new place if you go. I always do that everywhere. After coffee, I go to the beach. Go have a margarita early, who perfect diet. 2 waffles, coffee, and a margarita. Who doesn't want to start their day like that? Sipped it on the beach, got a cigar. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the dad bods, you know what I'm saying? Holding it together as best we can out here in these streets. But the beach was dope. And the women are everywhere. I know that's what everybody wants to know that's probably watching this video. The women are everywhere. There are all kinds of services being offered. You know what I'm saying? And a buddy that I meet eventually, that you'll see in a few seconds, he has called it the Devil's Playground more than once. And I have to agree with him totally. So I'm out here chilling, minding my business, you know what I mean, like I do. And I see another guy, and I can't remember even what I said to him, bro. If you check in and see this, I was like, yo, where you from, bro? And this motherfucker said Hartford, Connecticut, the specific city and state. Like, what are the odds that you could travel 1,000 miles away and meet somebody from your exact city? And look at him. This is bro. What up, bro? He was just out there solo chilling, living his best life, man, as we all should do. Look at him. I let him hold down the GoPro and shit. Shout out to bro. Yo, if you see this, tag your clothing line. But now all of a sudden I got another bro. I just met a bunch of homies. So with me and him being from the same city and state, we just decided to kick it for a little while. So check it out. Woo! Hold on. I got you. Yo. Sometimes we die at 20 years old. Some of my friends died at 20 years old. died in their 30s. Some of us might live to be 50, 60, some 70, 80. And God willing, some of us 100 plus. But all we ever really have is this very moment. That's all we ever really have. Bills. God. All we have is right now. My man right here to the right came up to us and offered, you know, various excursions. And my boy B, you know, that I just met from around my way, he had never met before. He negotiated a great deal for us. And so, with that said, we get into this little ass boat.
Watch your slides, bro.
And we go to our next little excursion destination.
We're gonna go down this water. You wanna go? Bring my bag and shit. Bring my bag. No, you're not gonna find nothing. Yeah, bro. Don't worry. My bag, bro. Yeah, don't let me do, bro. Hey, yo, come on, man.
Yeah, we go ahead, man. Come on, man. It should be alright. I hope we alright. Go check this stuff out, man.
Where we going? Right here? Yeah. You wanna go down?
Oh, don't go down there. Alright, don't go down there.
It's too rough. Just stay right here, man. Yo, he's not gonna take your stuff.
Let me get down in this motherfucker. Check this stuff out.
Get that footage.
Yeah, let me get down.
You wanna eat?
Yeah, let me get down in there, man. Since we here, you know what I mean? Okay, alright.
Okay, you can stay. You go that way, bro. It's deep.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good picture, man.
You okay? Yo, you ready? Alright. I gotta do when the waters come up, right here. Now.
Many movies. That's what I'm talking about. Never home, always ready. And look. You can throw it. It's all good.
Yeah, that's that shit right there, boy. Oh, wait. Hold on, that's a video. This was officially my last full day out there. So from after this little cave excursion, we headed back. He went to his hotel. I went back to my Airbnb. Kind of chilled out, charged my phone, relaxed. Took a shower, of course, got fresh again, and went back outside. And we went back to the strip, and we chilled there all night. You know what I'm talking about? We chilled there all night. And that it was a 3-day, it was supposed to be a 4-day. I could have spent the week. I could kind of see spending the week out there. I think that I would have fun with some of my bros going out there. I think that it would be a good experience. You know, to have my homies with me. It was a great solo experience. Another one in the book. Basically, after this, I just kind of hang out for the rest of that night. I wake up, grab breakfast, and I go get to the airport super early, have my cab ready. Thank you to Frank. Thank you to bro that I met from around my city and state. Thank you to Mr. Flip Flop. Thank you to and the whole Paradise Life crew and family. Poppy Subor, your food was delicious. The hospitality was great. You didn't really need a lot of money. I did end up doing another exchange to go get some more cash out, and I am blessed. Always leave your passport at home. At the Airbnb or the hotel, lock it up, hide it, don't carry it with you. Lesson learned. If you lose your passport and all that while you're out of state, it's gonna take weeks. It's not gonna be like you go to the embassy. The embassy is closed on the weekend. Then you need a police report. Santo Domingo is 8 hours away from Sosua. Just keep it in mind. Always keep your passport locked up. Lesson learned from me. Another solo trip in the books. Maybe Africa's up next. Take care of yourself for me. I'm gonna take care of myself for you. I'm in the comments with you. Any questions? That's where you can find the answers in the comments. All right. Peace.